Welcome. Today we're going to cover Pinot Noir. Along the Stroopwaffle, tasted a number of great Pinot Noirs, and we're going to go all over. We're going to start out in California. We're going to go to Oregon. We're going to stop, yes, in Ohio, New York State, even try some from New Jersey, and a great one from Virginia. It's going to be a great little trip. Some wonderful wines. You're going to have a lot of fun. Come on, let's go.
Walt Bob's Ranch Pinot Noir. I absolutely love the Bob's Ranch. Located just east of Sebastopol, this estate vineyard lies in the Sonoma Coast AVA with influences of the nearby Petaluma Wind Gap. 92 points from Wine Advocate, but I'm going to let General Manager Jeff Zappelli tell you all about it.
So we're here at our Walt tasting room in downtown Napa, across the street from the Oxbow Common Marketplace, and we're talking about, this is our 2018 Bob's Ranch Pinot Noir. This is from our estate, flagship wine in our portfolio. It's planted vineyard in 2009 by Paul Hobbs and Ulysses Valdez. It's an incredible vineyard of 47 blocks. There are 19 clonal varieties of Pinot Noir and 9 clones of Chardonnay. This Bob's Ranch is the very best that we make, and we think that it's the very best Pinot because it displays a rare elegance and power that we see both in the fruit concentration and freshness, which comes from the cluster formations that we see in these blocks, which are chicks and hens. So we get that deep concentration from the little guys and that bright acidity and freshness from the larger berries, and that's all in the same cluster. So we just really enjoy this wine. Releases every year in the spring, and then we pretty much sell it out by the end of the year. Very excited that you came by to check us out. Good luck with your road trip. 2018 Bob's Ranch Pinot Noir from Walt Wines.
The next stop was Fort Ross Vineyards in the Fort Ross Vineyard AVA on the northern Sonoma coast. I'll let Jamie Bartlett from Fort Ross explain.
My name's Jamie Bartlett. We're here at Fort Ross Vineyard and Winery out in Jenner, California. And this is our 2017 vintage of our Bicentennial Pinot. This is a special labeling we had done for the historic Fort Ross out here in Jenner on Highway 1 for their bicentennial celebration back in 2012. This is a special commemorative labeling and just a perfect Pinot to enjoy during these warmer days we're having this summer.
We tasted the Pinot Noir. The wine was aged using 20% new French oak and 80% neutral French oak. Fresh strawberry, bright cherry, plum, tart cranberry, all came through. The perfect Thanksgiving wine, a wonderful Pinot. I really enjoyed this cool climate style Pinots that they're doing. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. I also loved this Irvine and Roberts Estate Pinot Noir, found in the Rogue Valley in Oregon. This had lovely layers of dark cranberry, cherry pie, boysenberry, bramble blackberry. It was incredibly complex, lots of spice to it, a touch of cedar, beautiful, beautiful, long-lasting fruit. Really beautiful. Love this wine. Complex, balanced. Really a great one you want to try. The Durant Avarone Pinot Noir. This is another tremendous Pinot from Durant. Black cherry, blueberry, pepper, chocolate, touch of leather, all jump out in this very complex Pinot Noir. Complex, balanced, integrated, supple. This is a beautiful, velvety Pinot Noir that is brooding with wonderful fruit and a touch of earthy texture that gives it depth. Amazing. Pinot Noir Old Vines is comprised of Pinot Noir grapes of one clone type, Pommard, from their own Brooks Estate vineyard, located in the Eola Amity Hills. The vines were planted between 1973 and 1974 in volcanic basalt Naka soil. Brooks Estate Vineyard is farmed biodynamically. The wine had this lovely cherry plum with notes of earthiness and spice, a hint of vanilla, nice tannins, really lovely acidity. Thought this wine was absolutely delicious. Loved it. The Sokol Blosser orchard block was a 6-acre site that used to be planted with plums and cherries. The Orchard Block Pinot Noir has floral notes and hints of young cherries and dark cherries throughout in this fruit-forward Pinot Noir. It's got a little hint of blood orange acidity at the back end, but that carries the fruit further along. Really lovely.
In Geneva, Ohio, I found a lovely Pinot Noir at Cellars. This is a 100% estate Pinot Noir reserve. Beautiful, beautiful raspberry, cherry. You've got some dried red fruit in there. You've got some tobacco. This has been aged in French and Hungarian and American oak, but it's not overwhelming. This is a beautiful, beautiful Pinot Noir with lots of structure, and that cherry just keeps on lingering. A really great Pinot. In Middleport, New York, in the Niagara Escarpment, I went to Liten Buffel, and they have their fantastic Quast Pinot Noir. Now, this is a 100% Niagara Escarpment Pinot Noir. It's crushed whole cluster by foot, and it's about 4.5 months on the skin, and is aged in old wood for about 12 months. And they have a batonnage for 3 months. This is a fantastic Pinot Noir, all naturally made, very, very delicate flavors, light cherry, bright cherry, lovely touch of violets. This has got some beautiful, beautiful acidity to it. Really, really impressive wine. Another great stop was in Milford, New Jersey, in the Warren Hills AVA at Alba Vineyards. They have a tremendous 100% estate Pinot Noir. It's grown in the very steep hillsides with lots of drainage, lots of rocks, but it also makes for a great wine. The grapes are hand-picked and hand-sorted before going into a distiller. They go through a slow maceration process. You've got big notes of black cherry, very earthy. You've got lovely, lovely fruit that just lingers and lingers. This is a tremendous Pinot Noir, which of course you think you'd never expect from New Jersey, but I'm telling you, it's an absolute winner. One of the other wineries I want to mention is Akita Ridge. They're in the Monticello AVA down in Virginia, and they make some just killer Pinot Noir. I've been reviewing them since their 2010 vintage, and every year their wines just keep getting better and better. One of my favorite Pinot Noirs in the whole of the United States. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. There's some really great Pinot Noirs, whether you're in California, Oregon, Ohio, New York, New Jersey, Virginia, who knew? But there's some really great, great wines out there you got to try, and these Pinots are absolutely spectacular. So I hope you'll try them, and I hope you'll come back again, and we'll see you next time.
Well, that's it for this edition of the Great American Winery Stroopwaffle. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll come back soon. And in the meantime, drink local.